Did you have any familiarity with daytime before you came here?
My grandmother watched GH in the 80s.
That's awesome.
And so I would watch, and so like, I thought Tristan Rogers was the coolest guy with his
Natural
accent
and
his gun holster without a shirt on. It's like, what is this? What is going on?
Yeah.
So basically that was kind of, and then later in the 90s when Antonio Sabato came on with Jagger, right?
Right.
Jagger,
Yeah.
Jagger.
Jägermeister.
Jagger is Jagger, yeah.
Jagger,
Where were you in your career at that point? Was there?
I was about to get out of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Out of acting?
Out of acting. Yeah.
Really?
It was,
Do what?
I was thinking of either doing photography or getting behind the camera. Just like I just did not want to pound the pavement anymore. It wasn't fun at all, and it's like I know I can do it. But
and you got
for
a
some
family
reason,
also.
yeah, exactly.
You know.
With kids, I want to be at home with them more, so I wasn't as hungry.
Sure.
So that also played a big factor in it too.
Huge factor.
But like 2012, around that, I was like done. I was like, I'm tired. I'm tired. You know.
Yeah.
And I kind of like, if this is how it's gonna end, it's okay, because I was the lead of this movie that kind of like hit all those landmarks of like seeing, being on the talk shows and all that kind of. I got a taste of that,
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, maybe this is just another chapter, And then so when the thing with General Osmo came, I was like, first of all, frankly, there's hardly any Asian people on soap opera. So I'm like, I don't know anybody that I can ask for advice that personally as a friend, And it's like,
right.
And then I get in there, in Mark Teschner's office, and all these guys they're over 6 feet, and they're models. I've seen them in model camp. I'm like, oh my gosh, everybody's so good looking. I was like, this is ridiculous. What am I doing here?
Right, sure.
That's always the audition, though. You're like, what am I doing here? And then you end up getting it.
Yeah, no, well, the thing is, I was like, the only thing I can do is outact all these guys.
Right.
So that's the only thing I can offer.
Sure.
That's the only thing I can offer.
Parry.
Seriously. Because I know. So then I did, my most masculine performance.
Oh, right.
Like,
That's
you're the next gay character. You know? So that's kind of how that came about.
That's
but
crazy.
I was like, there's no way. So I think that's what also is like kind of like when you get too much in your head.
Yeah.
When it's kind of like, you know what? Let me just let her rip and do whatever I'm gonna do, because I'm not probably.
I know that's like the $1 million formula, right? If you could sell it.
Right.
Like, when does that switch happen for people of, you know what? Let's just go. Balls to the wall. I'm just gonna give it my all. There's not gonna be any fear, inhibitions anymore.
Right.
Just like, I don't care. I'm going for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.